to show you how I do a strip of color in my hair. Right now I have like this red-ish piece, and during the summer I used to always do like random colors in my hair. Of course it was a lot easier because I was blonde back then, but it's still easy. Like this piece right here, I actually didn't even bleach. I just like stuck it over top of this color. But I am going to bleach it because I actually picked up this new color, ultraviolet. Look at that. It's like, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it's purple. If you do already have light hair, you don't need to bleach it. Like even my hair is not that light and it shows up, but if you do want it super intense, then you can bleach it. But if you have blonde hair, I wouldn't even bother bleaching it because blonde hair pretty much picks up color anyway. I do like an underneath piece, and if you can, I don't think you can really tell because it didn't show up too well, but there is a piece somewhere that's red that didn't show up too well. But yeah, so I'm using the Revlon Frost and Glow to bleach it. I am planning on like highlighting the rest of my hair later on tonight, so I am just gonna like mix just enough to do that and then save the rest for later. But if you're just using bleach strictly for this tutorial, then you can just mix it all together. And if you're wondering, this one, like, it's the underneath that you can see a bit better. That is Fuchsia Shock by Manic Panic. I do recommend Manic Panic. They're awesome. I have like 4 different colors. I just finally ran out of my pink one, which I got last February. Like, they last a long time because it's not like normal hair dye where you have to mix it and it's a one-time thing. Like, it's pretty much like it's a twist off, and then it's like kind of like this goopy gel type thing. And like you can just put the cap back on. You don't have to use it all at once. This I've got during the summer. So yeah, it says you can put it in a bowl. Like in the instructions it says to put into a bowl and like use a mixer and stuff. I don't personally do that. I just do it straight out of the bottle, but whatever's more comfortable for you. Man, I'm so dumb. I like started the video and then I realized that the brushes I used to apply it and the tinfoil were nowhere to be found, so I had to stop it to go grab that. But things that you will need is a brush to like brush on the color and the bleach if you're using bleach, tinfoil, which you'll see in a minute, bleach if you're using bleach, and of course the color. So yes, first I'm going to pick what pieces I want. If you want to dip dye your hair, like you know the things where people have like just the ends done, you pretty much can just grab any piece you want and just braid it and then put an elastic like however much you want, like if you want this much or you want this much, and then paint it, because it looks a lot better if it's braided instead of just straight, just taking it and painting the ends. Because if you paint the ends, it's just going to be straight, but when you braid your hair, it like makes it like once it's unbraided and washed out, it's kind of like that nice like I don't know, like fades into it, because when you braid your hair, you're kind of like making it all different lengths, if that makes sense. But I'm not going to do that. I just want like strands to be colored. So I'm going to find a couple pieces that I want. I'll take this piece. I'm taking pieces from the back, and then I'm just going to clip what I don't want up. And okay, good. I was going to say, and of course I only have one clip, but I don't. I found another one. How many pieces do I want? Maybe just like the 2. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too colored, because then it's kind of crazy. So I'll just take these 2 pieces. And I think it's kind of like obvious, but don't wear your favorite shirt to do this. And I wouldn't even recommend wearing like your favorite pants, because I've been bleaching my hair for years, and always somehow the bleach will slip off and land on your pants. And you don't want that, especially if they're like your favorite pair of jeans. Actually, I might take like 1 more piece. Okay. So that way, this piece is actually already red, but it's not very vibrant, so I'm just going to bleach it in. Or maybe, actually maybe not. I'll clip that piece back up and find another one that's not colored. Or actually, I think that whole side's kind of colored. Oh. Okay, well. That's good. So I don't have too much hair, just a bit. That much. And clip it up as much as possible to get like all the pieces out of the way. Whoopsie. Sorry, I just dropped a bunch of things on the ground. That might have been super loud. But yeah, you look funny, but who cares? Okay, so there we go. I would actually get your tinfoil ready. So what we're going to use the tinfoil for is to just like paint on the bleach and then put the tinfoil over it to kind of, well, first of all, it keeps it separate so it doesn't get all over your shirt. So actually what I usually do, which is kind of like different from what I see other people doing, is I'll actually take like a little piece of tinfoil, sorry, loud, and I'll put it like above so that by accident I don't accidentally paint it on the rest of the hair, because I've had incidents where it touches like the rest of my hair and then I have like a rando like spot of either color or bleach or whatever. So see, it's kind of so now you take a piece, sorry, that's loud. Now you get your piece of tinfoil ready that you're going to use to cover it, and I would pre-fold it, because once you have the bleach on and stuff, it does kind of get like annoying to have to like fold it and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and you can kind of measure it out. Like my hair is really not that long, so I'm going to rip it even more. Okay. So I think we're good to go. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to get my bleach ready. So this is what it looks like. I highly recommend this. Whenever I do my hair blonde, this is what I use. And it comes with a little, thing to mix it in. This is the powdered bleach. And the developer, the aftercare shampoo and conditioner. I never use that kind of stuff. I just use my own, like, deep conditioners. It works just as good. So, and then it comes with this, which this is the cap, which I'll be using later tonight when I highlight my hair. If you want to see how to highlight hair, you can watch my how to low light hair, because it's exactly the same concept, the exact same cap, except for instead of applying like dye, you're applying bleach. So, and this is the instructions, which the gloves are attached to. They're just on the paper, and you just take them off. Always use gloves when handling bleach. This stuff, really not a big deal if you use gloves or not. It will stain your hands, but maybe for only a couple of hours, and it's really not like harmful towards your hands or anything. But bleach, yeah, you better believe I've had like white marks all over my hands. I've had like numb hands. I've burnt my hands because it burns your skin pretty much. So yeah, always use gloves while handling bleach. Sorry, I cannot speak today, and I'm dropping everything. Okay, so I'm going to take just a bit of the powder. Pretty much I'm going to, some of it already spilt. I'm going to put just enough powder and then a bit of developer just to get it like goopy, because I don't want to use it all. So I'll show you. Okay, so I use like just like that much. And then I'm going to put just enough developer to pretty much just cover it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. I'm getting so annoyed. I really don't have that big of a countertop, so it's like really annoying. Because once I have my camera set up on here, there's like zero room. But pretty much just mix it all up. So, it's mixed up good. So it's ready to be applied. So my piece of tinfoil is here and ready to be accessed. Oh my gosh, everything is falling. Okay, I actually hate working with gloves. It always annoys me, but you kind of have no choice since it's bleach. But one thing I am going to do is put my towel. This towel is so stained. As you can see, it's pretty much like my hair dyeing, so got all it out. Yes, okay. So I will put this on just so that it doesn't hit my neck or get on my shirt, because I don't really care about this shirt, but I mean, might as well do as less damage as possible. Okay, so pretty much I'm just going to take it and just paint it on. I'll do this from behind, but I'm really not that great at it, but okay. So, put it up, fold it over. I usually like fold the edges, fold it up, just so it's out of the way and it's not like hanging down. So, sorry, I want to just make sure that it's not looking funky in the mirror. Oh, there is a piece sticking out, oh god. I'm not... okay, it's tucked in now. It's harder than it looks to wrap tinfoil around your hair. So I'm just going to use a bobby pin just to like keep it up so it's not like in the way and annoying me. Okay, so it is now in my hair and ready to go. So I'm probably going to leave it in for like 40 minutes because that's how long it used to take. Like, this is pretty close to my natural color, and that's how long it used to take to get my hair from this to like blonde. Okay, so it's been rinsed out and dried. I actually ended up leaving it for like another 5 minutes, and it's pretty light. It's not like super white, like you don't have to have it like white, but just like it's lighter. So now I'm gonna prepare again, and yeah, I'm just gonna do what I did before because there still is a bit of tinfoil, but the other piece on the other side fell off. So I'm gonna just put some more on to protect, because this stuff, like, if it even hits your hair for like I don't want to scare you, but if it hits your hair for like, well, not a brief second, but if it stays on your head for like a couple minutes, it will actually like stain it. Trust me, that's how I got that random pink in my bangs, is by rinsing it out. It ended up touching my bangs and left it. But yes, so I think maybe I'll get another piece. So it feels good, and I got my towel on. So we're gonna do what we did before and break off a piece to wrap it in, pre-fold. Okay, so now you can take the lid off your stuff if you haven't already. There's a lid, but then there's also the a thing to pull off, which I already did, and that's my color. It's purple, so hopefully it shows up that color. And you can put your gloves back on. You don't need gloves, as I think I already said, because this stuff, like, it's not gonna hurt your hands. If anything, it'll stain it for maybe a couple hours, and then it'll come off. But I don't know, if you don't want the stains everywhere, then you can use gloves. So I'm just using the gloves I was already using, and yeah. So my tinfoil is ready, and I'm pretty much just gonna paint it on. So grab a little bit. Whoop. So that's that, and I'm gonna go clean my face, and I'll be back in half an hour. That's how long it says to leave it on for, so I'll be back. Okay, so it's finally done. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty purple. If anything, you can do it as many times as you want. So if this isn't purple enough, you can like redo the whole well, not the bleaching, but you can pretty much just put the dye. Sorry, the fan was on. But you can pretty much just put the purple dye, like, or whatever color you chose, back on and leave it on for another half an hour and rinse it out. There's no, like, rule. And I know a couple people actually put it on and then go to bed at night and leave it on for, like, 8 hours. So there's really no, like, time limit. Like, it's not going to damage your hair if you leave it on for too long. So I might do it one more time. I might not, but I do like it. It is pretty, like, purple. So, yeah, this is it. I pretty much just took the tinfoil out and rinsed my hair, and this is how it turned out. So I hope this helped you guys if you were kind of curious about putting color into your hair but you weren't quite sure how to do it. So yeah, this is how I do it. So thank you guys.